Hey traders, thanks for clicking on today's Cherry Bomb video. It is Wednesday, October 14th, and your Cherry Bomb trade is in for today. If you're bearish on Home Depot, then today's a good trade for you. We're going to do another long put vertical. That's 2 days in a row. Today, though, we're substituting XLE for Home Depot, and it is got a liquidity rank of 3 out of 4, an IV rank of 16, and I don't have it depicted on this thumbnail anywhere over there, but its IV percentile is 31, almost 32. So we're definitely looking for an expansion in volatility. And I think a long put vertical sets up nicely for that, right? Because when the price of something goes down in a long put vertical, we benefit. But not only that, when the price of this underlying goes down, usually the implied volatility goes up. So this is like a win-win if that kind of thing should happen for us. So those are my initial thoughts on this trade overview. Let's hop on into that platform, of course, and get going. But first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Neil, and this is Option Theory. And if you're new here, the best thing that you can do is head on down to that description, and you're going to find a link there to sign up for a Cherry Bomb email blast from Tasty Trade. It's a bit.ly link. It's not doing anything nefarious, I promise. All it is just letting me know how often it gets clicked. Right, I'd like to know that I'm sending Tasty Trade people that and I don't get any benefit. They don't send me a check or anything like that. Trust me. I just know that this is content that I like, and I'd like you to enjoy it as well. So with that said, what we do here is we build out a portfolio of options trades using the wonderful simulated trading, also called paper money, inside of ThinkOrSwim's trading platform, right? Which was TD Ameritrade, now it's Schwab, and we're all about what's going to happen, but see what happens, right? We will just keep on doing what we do, and I think we'll be just fine. All right, everybody. With that, you can see on screen here, I have accidentally entered in the number 2 because that's the keyboard shortcut that I hit to switch from the view of the thumbnail to what's on my screen. So let's go back. I'm going to type in Harley Davidson. Nope. Home Depot. Boy, you can tell I don't edit these videos. I do this all in one shot here because I'm one person, and this isn't what I do for a living. I do this because I like learning, and I don't know, this is just good fun for me. All right, so here we go. We have Home Depot. We have its chart up on the screen for the past year. Every candle represents one day, and we can see that we're nearing this upper Bollinger Band for what that's worth. I don't really see any bearish signals here, and I don't see any bearish signals here yet. If you're looking for telltale signs or whatever, like of what's going to happen, even though nobody knows what's going to happen, right? I would say I only have 1 out of 3 bearish signals on this one. But I was wondering, if Home Depot is somehow related to, if we look at XHB, the home builders sector index, right? I can see it coming off its Bollinger Band here a little bit as well. And this is almost bearish, right? So if they're, and I don't know that they are, but if they are related, which you would think home building and Home Depot, that might be something worth noting there. All right, so let's go on over to this Analyze tab, and let's actually build this trade. I'm going to mouse over this, hit Add Simulated Trade. We're going to be in the November 27th with 44 days to expiration as of today, October 14th, right? Got to make sure I got the date right because I messed it up on Monday. Now I'm second guessing myself all the time. All right, so here we are, November 27th weeklies, right? And we're going to be, of course, doing a long put vertical, which means you buy the one that's in the money, because when we're buying options, we always want to buy something that already has intrinsic value. If you're following the Tasty Trade approach, more often than not, I think everybody else that gets into the option game likes to buy out of the money things because they realize how cheap they are, but then they don't realize how low the probabilities are of their success. So when we buy this one, we're buying something that already has intrinsic value, and then we sell this one, right, which is going to essentially finance the purchase of this, right? Yes, you reduce your probability, I'm sorry, not your possibility of profit, right? You limit your possible gains with this one, but you increase your probability of profit. So I left clicked on the ask for the 292.50, hold down the control key and left click on the bid for the 290, and you'll build yourself a vertical over here. Notice it's one contract here. You can size yours as far as number of contracts as you see fit, or you can of course increase or decrease your width on this one, but pay attention when you do that with these long verticals. It doesn't work the same as the short verticals, right, as far as probabilities. So speaking of probabilities, that's where we move into the probability phase, right? And here we go. Risk profile. Set this calendar to the date that you see of expiration over here. And I have set the price slice to break even at expiration. That's where this turquoise line crosses this x-axis. And we see we're looking at a 54% probability of being on or to the left of this gold line, according to ThinkOrSwim. And the P50, which you get in the emails. So remember, one of the things, if you don't have Tastyworks, getting that email on that email list, when you get your trades, they'll give you the P50 for this trade as well. It's another 64% P50. So in the next 44 days, there's a 64% chance that we're going to be able to walk away with half of the profit on this trade. So what is the max profit on this trade? Is $122. So $61 are ready for you to take off the table somewhere in the next 44 days. There's a 64% chance of that happening. All right, I'm going to right click this trade, review our max profit and max loss again. Max loss, of course, it's debit spread, right? So we're essentially, you can see these two are even. We're risking $1 to make $1, right? That's, and a better than 50% chance of profiting at all, and then a 64% chance of taking half of that off. That sounds pretty good, right? And that's sort of the numbers game, the law of large numbers that we're playing here in options. All right, so testing that theory, I'm going to hit send. It's going to put that over here in my working orders. And I believe, just wanted to take a quick moment. If you stuck around this far, thank you. Most people have usually left by now as soon as they see those strikes. The couple things I wanted to do before we're done, right? I wanted to take a look at the trade history. So we've closed a couple of trades. Yesterday, we did open up our XLE. Unfortunately, we did not open up our TSM trade, which is a viewer suggested trade for Monday. More on that in a moment. We closed Apple, Spotify, and TLT yesterday. I had two different positions on TLT. I believe it was the short put vertical, that we closed on this one for a profit. Now I have a long call vertical on that one. I'd love to see that one continue to go up. How are we looking over here? All right, not too much of an increase, but some. All right, so by the way, let me check this out here. Crude's coming down a little bit, gold's coming up. All right, so wow, not much change going on there in the market right now. All right, so we did close some trades yesterday, and I wonder how you're doing in your portfolio right now. And with that said, I wanted to hopefully let you know it's Wednesday the 14th. Monday is coming up. I'd like to do another viewer suggested trade. So if you have an underlying or a trade idea that you would like to see a trade, even if you don't have the particular trade, if you just want to see somebody do something, if you want to see us come up with a trade idea for your favorite company or your favorite underlying, that's fine too, right? So please leave a comment in any of our videos and go ahead and leave it. We will make a video on Monday with one of the Mondays. If we get a lot, I don't know, I haven't had a lot yet, so hopefully you can help me out there. All right, so if you've made it this far, thumbs up to you. Thanks so much for making it this far into the video. If you think I have earned a thumbs up, would you mind hitting that thumbs up as well? I do appreciate it. You watching to the end, you leaving a thumbs up, and of course you subscribing to my channel does help me and give me encouragement that you like what you're getting here. All right, everybody, until I see you in tomorrow's Cherry Bomb trade, happy trading.